My mom, my dad, my sister, my friend Uncle Paul, my auntie Cheryl, my cousins Andre,
One eternity later.
my uncle Liam, my cousins Marissa, my cousin Danny P, and my second cousin.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue talking about the Bachelor episode 6, the hometown episode. The intro we see Latia told Grant that he would be the only person she brought home that is no moment. Grant say that I drink sometime, I have tattoo, I wear earrings, I have fun. Are they gonna accept me? You know, they showed that in the trailer before, so they show that part again. Grant said that he want to have a family so bad, he wants his own family, something that he's missing since a child. We learn about Grant's story during the whole season. This week is huge for him. The first hometown will be in Newton, Massachusetts. Grant said that the connection with Juliana is very intense, emotional. He feels butterfly when he's around her. He hasn't told her that he's fallen in love yet. Juliana is Italian, so she represents like a very big Italian family. This hometown, we saw it in the trailer as well. She said that they really connected in Scotland when they talk about their story. The similar experience. They first went to a pizza place. I don't know if it's like an acquaintance or is it her uncle.
This guy.
This is my boyfriend Grant.
So you're the one that switched her away.
She's doing a good job of switching me
They
away.
bought some pizza for the whole family. So it was kind of nice. It was like watching an Italian movie. One of my favorite movies in the past was A Piece of My Heart or Pizza My Heart. Was a good movie, so it reminded me of that a little bit. Before they bought all the pizza to Juliana family, they made some pepperoni pizza. They baked the pizza, have the shape of the heart. It was just a beautiful moment that they shared together. Grant talk about how him and Juliana are very similar, even though they are from different cultures. There are people like that in life. Juliana is nervous bringing Grant to her family because she only did it once and it was like 7 years ago and it didn't go so well. The saddle suffered. Juliana talked about her last relationship. She said that her last relationship it didn't end so well, but she knows that Grant is worthy. Grant will be meeting a lot of people in her family, mom, dad, uncle, aunt, auntie. Say that Grant will be meeting her family is an understatement.
My mom, my dad, my sister, my friend Uncle Paul, my auntie Cheryl, my cousins Andre,
One eternity later.
my uncle Liam, my cousins Marissa, my cousin Danny P, and my second cousin.
Because Grant will be meeting the whole family, even though the dad say later it's only 30% of the family. Grant said that he has feeling for Juliana, but he's nervous because he heard that the Italian dad is scary. Grant said that he liked Juliana so much he doesn't want to mess this up. In the evening, Grant went to meet Juliana's family. They are bringing gifts, like I said, some gift and the pizza that they got in that pizza place when they went in during the day. They are having like the whole family backyard, so the whole family party is here. And you will notice in this hometown, we're going to have two of that, Juliana and also Latia later. Grant feels the pressure. He said that there's a lot of pressure on him because they all have Juliana back.
There's a lot of pressure on me
Whoop, could die.
because they all have Juliana's back.
Juliana does say that he made a toast and made a joke about this. This is only 30% of the family that Grant will be meeting. Even the grandparents, you see there's a lot of people. You see the grandparents. Grant kissed Juliana. Remember during the trailer when he said, "Did you just kiss my daughter?" They make it such a big deal out of it. He was kind of naughty, he was kind of jokey. He said, get her home and stuff like that.
You just kissed my daughter?
I'm sorry now.
In my house! Hey, get a room.
Her dad is not like a very straight, protective dad. It's just the way he talks. And you might think, oh, he's just like this, is like that. It's not the case. And yeah, the very protective dad that they show is not actually how he was portrayed yet. The dad is more like a concerned dad for his daughters. Dominique was Juliana's sister. She talked to Juliana, I don't know, autograph. She said, oh, she seemed very happy. Juliana said he is her guy. Grant shared a story to Juliana's mom. And they talk about how he connected with Juliana. He's talking about the lone wolf type of thing. You know the story that I talked about last episode. And then Juliana was talking about how her friend has been that type, has been like a wood packing for her, something like that. The sister is happy for her, but she doesn't want her to have her heart broken. So the family always like concerned, oh, what if this doesn't work? Grant Juliana that they don't know the situation. How we be meeting three other family as well. He just wants to protect his daughter, so he asked Grant how he feel about his daughter. Grant say that the more he get to know her, the more he develop feeling for her. He love her character, he love how loyal she is. There was even a situation at the house. She's the type of person who will speak about the situation. So Grant told the dad that he's falling for Juliana.
I am falling for her, and I feel like she's a woman that can really help me grow, and I can help grow.
Both of them will help each other grow together. So that's why I talk about they're both good for each other. Can't talk to the dad here. He talked, you remember, he talked about his family, how his parents got divorced, how his parents have so many problems when they were younger. He actually respect Juliana's dad to keep his family together.
I respect you, and I respect what you've done, keeping your family together. I'm always looking to learn from men that provide for his family.
He gave him that type of respect. The dad was very happy. The dad loved Grant. He said he's a great guy, he's a stand-up guy. Grant and Juliana talk. So the meeting with the family is over, you know, they sit outside. Grant and Juliana sit outside in the goodbye bench, not the breakup bench. It's like a goodbye after hometown. The fall in love bench. What did I say? The fall in love bench. Juliana talk about the possibility of getting her heart broken. The dad asked, no. I think I went too far. Let's go back. Juliana talk about the possibility of getting her heart broken. The dad asked her if she's prepared for that to happen. Juliana said that it has been her fear when the clock strike. She's afraid that she will reverse to sadness because she's been battling this feeling of not feeling sad, choose to be happy. That's why she's a happy person.
The strength that I built, that like I get nervous, I'm gonna like revert into the sadness.
I guess people go to difficult time in life. Like if you suffer like with a lot of sadness, if I say depression, maybe depression is too much, but sometimes you just want to like try to live a happy life. I know that because there were times in my life that I was a little bit depressed, and I said there's no point for me to stay in that sadness, like wake up each day choosing to be happy. Those emotions are very scary. You don't want to go back to those type of emotions. So I completely understand Juliana when she feel that, and I really hope she's taking care of herself. Even if things doesn't work out the way she is, I hope she stay like a happy person. Yeah, that's all I can say. She's afraid, like she might reverse back to sadness, but she choose to focus on the positive side. Juliana said that he's a solid guy. He's somebody you can build like a teamwork with together. The dad said that he loved God.
What do you think? You felt good about
No, I love the
walking away
guy.
from that?
Yeah. I love the guy.
So this is Juliana. She was having a conversation with her dad. How she feel about Gun, and the dad seems to love Gun as well. The dad gave his approval. Then we move on to the bench now, like the I fall in love bench that I was talking about earlier. Gun said that he was never, but her dad was so cool. Gun told Juliana he's falling for her. Juliana add that she's falling in love with God.
I'm falling for you.
I am falling in love with you.
Is it like falling for someone? Falling in love is different. I was a little bit confused here, but they are falling. so more kisses before goodbye. Now Juliana is worried
Because he's gonna be doing this with like 3 other girls.
Juliana is the first hunter. Juliana said that she feel like she's his person. If it doesn't happen, it will be so devastated. Oh, good luck, Juliana. Let's move to the next hometown in New York City. Can't want to get to the next level. There's a lot of hiding here, but he's excited. You will notice that people didn't have like a very strong connection with. You will say, oh, there's a lot of hiding today. There's a lot of hiding out today. he want to get to the next level. Zoe told Khan that she's not from New York. She's not originally from New York. So they will not go to her hometown. Again, she will talk about her adoptive parents. Her and her sister or the other side of the family, they tend to have like an issue with the adoptive parent. I don't know. They didn't go into detail what happened with the parents.
My parents aren't here today because Zoe and my parents have a little bit of a strained relationship. Hopefully it's going to get fixed in the future.
She still have other members of her family who are there to support her, like her aunt, her uncle, her sister. There's a lot hiding today. Grant is originally from New Jersey. They went to Central Park. You see them working in Central Park. I don't know New York that well. And then they work in the city as well. Don't ask me exactly where in the city because I don't know. Zoe is like a very smart girl. She did something related to engineering. She's also modern. When you're like in New York, when you live in New York, you have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 jobs. She's like have those crazy degrees, and she also, because she's tall and beautiful, she also do modeling on the side. So they went to do like a wedding photo shoot for like a magazine. That was her date. A very fun day. I love it, especially when you see the wedding dress that Zoe was wearing. The girl is gorgeous in that wedding dress. I'm like, wow. I was impressed. I really love it for her. They were the model. At the beginning, you can tell how Grant is nervous because the connection is not like there yet. But the more they do photo shoot, the more it seems relaxed, the more the connection is connected, the more things are getting better. That's what I'm trying to say. He started to enjoy more. It wasn't like intense like at the beginning, because at the beginning he said, oh, is that okay to do a wedding photo shoot with somebody you're not like strong? You don't feel like the strongest real? God, have you been watching The Bachelor? They do wedding photo shoot. Have you been watching Joey season? They did it on the group date. Or Peter season, they did it on week 2. So yeah, keep up. He got her last more, and it was fun to watch. They start with like engagement picture, like you dress a little bit more casual, and then they move to like the wedding shoot. Like Zoe dress is gorgeous.
Oh.
I like Zoe. Even if it doesn't work out with her, keep that dress. Keep a similar dress for your future husband. So she looked gorgeous in that wedding dress. I'm like, I was joking, yeah. I said Zoe looked gorgeous in the wedding dress. I said, God, maybe you need to think about. Maybe she should do more thinking. God said that he understands a lot about Zoe now. He gets her. I'm like, is that a good thing when he said that? But the way he was talking, it was like talking this part of the episode. The way he was talking like from like a side way, like a friend. Oh, I understand you now better. I kind of get you. You deserve this type of thing. It's like, it was like, oh, you deserve the type of love I couldn't give you. I'm gonna bring you Zach again. Yeah, it was a little bit the way he was talking. God said that he see a lot of things that he can relate to. When he said that, okay, now I feel okay, we are back in the game, so we're still in the game. They both haven't had like a typical type of childhood. The parents fight a lot. He talking about the fact that his parents fight a lot. Him and his sister were like in the middle of the fight, so he understands the way. Because she told God that, oh, my adoptive parent can be here. We have a little bit of issue with them right now, but other members of my family are here. My sister is here, my uncle is here, my aunt is here. Those are my chosen family, the people that who knows me and represent me.
You will be meeting my chosen family. It's my sister, my aunt, uncle. So I'm excited for you to meet them.
Can't went to meet those people. As soon as they went to meet the family, everybody is crying. You can feel that there's love in this family. They're just so happy to see Zoe, and Zoe is thankful that because gosh accept the different sides of her, because she's beautiful. She said usually men will love her because, oh, she look like a model, that's it. Or other people will love her for her brain and is for other things, but she like the fact that God see her like she is. He accept her emotional side, He accepts her vulnerable side. He accepts the beauty side. He accepts this intelligent side, the smart side. So you see her like a strong woman. So she's unwaveringly. Zoe, her uncle Chad, and Zoe, uncle and her aunt Chad together. The uncle asks, "Are you happy?" Zoe says she is. They ask about how he's been treating her. She like Grant because he understands and appreciate all part of her, not just the modeling and other part. Like just like I said earlier. Oh my God, I go fast. The uncle and aunt are worried. They don't want to see Zoe be hurt. Zoe talked to her sister. The sister is happy to see her happy and be in a healthy relationship. She said, I never see you in such a happy and healthy relationship before. Seeing Zoe be happy, she just showed that vulnerable side of her. They're just so happy for her and it's good for her. The sister seems very close with Zoe. They're like besties. You see they hug each other. They seem very close. Zoe told her sister that there are still other girls. Those girls have romantic and extravagant date. So she told her sister about the fact that she didn't really have a one-on-one. And her sister asked why. She said, just talk to him. Ask him.
The three that are left all got romantic dates throughout this process.
Why haven't you had one yet?
You can ask him.
I don't know what to tell you. She's funny. Talk to him. The sister is worried. Right? She's worried about Zoe might get her heartbroken. So then you see the conversation of Grant with Zoe's sister. Zoe's sister didn't even waste time. She asked Grant about why did my sister didn't get a one-on-one also. Grant said that they have conversation that make him or her be like kind of don't they were not like fully in and he was taking his time. The time he just didn't match because when he was still talking to her, he doesn't know if the distance was coming from him or from her.
What drew her to this point without that date?
We didn't have a one-on-one date because I felt like either it was me or it was her that was holding back.
And then they found a way, they finally connected. I guess by the time they finally connected, this was no more one-on-one. I don't know, something like that. Whatever excuse he gave, But the one-on-one were not needed for them to have a connection. He understands her now. And he said that the connection just happened at the perfect time. It's a little bit later, they were like a slow burn, but it happened at the perfect moment. So he's happy about that connection. Zoe's sister said it's difficult to talk to the parent right now, so she talked about that again. She explained to God. Actually relate to that. I have like a difficult relationship with my parents, or my parents got divorced, blah blah blah. I can't talk about that. You don't want me to repeat the same thing again. We are getting tired of the story, but we get you. The sister want to know if he is falling for Zoe. He said he can't explain the thing like I like you, I'm falling in love, I'm in love. He said, you know what? I really like her, but liking her is here, falling in love is here. I'm getting meeting the family is very important for me to go from here to here.
I like Zoe a lot. Here is like, and I'm falling in love is up here, but getting to know her family is like bringing things closer.
I was like, God, he's very finance guy. He analyzed everything like mad. It was just funny. Fancy that Zoe and him needed today. This is after like he finished meeting the family. They needed today. He said something very important. He said, of all the other women, he said that Zoe is the person he feels the most vulnerable around. He feels the most vulnerable around Zoe.
Out of all the women, you know, she's the one that I feel the most vulnerable with.
I'm like, wow, this is big. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Maybe a good thing. He feels more vulnerable around Zoe. Okay, they have an emotional connection. Good for them. Grant said that this woman is special, is someone he want to see in his future. They both feel good about the connection. So the connection is like, it's equal. They both feel the same about each other. He's confident and hopeful for this connection. They were talking also. I'm like, Grant didn't say that he's falling in love with Zoe. I noticed that he really, really like it. I need to tell you something. I really like you, but are you falling in love with her? I don't know. But he does really, really like her. He explained to the sister that he really, really liked her. He said he needed the family to decide for liking to fall in love. I guess they just didn't get there. Even from Zoe's side, she said something when he was leaving that she thinks she might be falling in love with him, or is she there yet? But she's afraid that it might be too late. So let's see what will happen. Good luck to them. Then we move to the next hometown. Now we are in Star Valley in Wyoming. So we will be in Latia hometown. I thought it was gonna say Utah. So Latia will explain why they are in Wyoming and not in Salt Lake City or Utah. I think she said that her grandma was a very important part of their life. Her grandma passed away recently, so they all moved there. Maybe a lot of member of the family move closer to the grandpa so that he doesn't feel so alone. I think it's something like that. Can't say that he's more like a city guy, but God is so funny. As soon as I arrived there, oh, it's more like country. I'm more like a city guy, so I don't know. And when he saw Latia, you see the smile in this guy's face. I'm like, she said, "Did you like it?" Yeah, he said, "Yeah, I love it." He's in love, even though he doesn't say it yet. I know. Grant told Latia that he's falling in love, he falling for her, but she haven't expressed it yet how she feels. This is Grant. He's the one who he expressed his feeling first. Remember, Latia got like technically 1.5 dates, but we will say 2 dates because we have 2 conversations with her compared to other ladies. So he told her that he was falling in love with her, but she didn't say it. Now he's more like worried. It's not the other way. I'm like, I was just looking at God here when he was going to meet Latia. Look at that guy's smile. Tell me that if it's not a smile, somebody in love. I don't know what to tell you because that's what I saw. I'm like, guys, it's over. I don't know what we are watching. I don't know what they're gonna make us watch for the next 3. Is it like 3 weeks? I don't know what they're making us watch the next 3 weeks. We know it's over. In my opinion, I might still be surprised at the end. He already talking about how she's special, how great of a wife she'd be, how great of a mom she is. I'm like, guys, I don't know what I'm watching. I just know that Tia is this person. And she explained the situation to God why they're in Wyoming. So during the day, they hold horses, and it was so beautiful the moment that they were like riding horse, like in the nature, so beautiful. And then they hold hand. It was just so cute seeing them together. Like the chemistry is chemistry. She know that. Remember, God, when Khan was talking earlier about the fact that he told her that he was falling for her. He told her that he was falling for her, but she didn't reciprocate. Like she has said that God told her that he was falling for her, but she didn't reciprocate.
Grant shared with me that he's falling for me. Even though I felt that way, it was hard for me to say it.
Because she's afraid. She doesn't want the same situation to happen to her, so about her ex and stuff like that. She doesn't want the past to repeat itself. It sounds too good to be true. She doesn't want a fairy tale. Their whole house in the countryside, like Tia said, that it sounds so different with Grant. So even though it sounds like a fairy tale, she feel like things are so different with Grant. Like Tia is never. She said that she doesn't bring people here that often. They sat and talk. They have a conversation the last time. She told him about the fact that all her family is Mormon. Grant is the first person that she will bring that is not moments. What they show at the end, Grant is not worried, but he doesn't know much about Mormon. He doesn't know much about Mormon. Grant is a little bit nervous, but Latia is worthy. Grant is a little bit nervous, but he's holding up to his connection with Latia. Can't talk about like, oh, I have tattoo, I wear earring, I drink sometimes, I do this, I do that, and they're gonna accept me.
You know, I have tattoos, I wear earrings. I do drink sometimes, and I do have fun. So I don't want her family end up maybe resenting me.
They went to meet the family. I'm like, this is such a beautiful house. It's like a calm, a camping house, like very modern type of camping house. The house was beautiful. That's what I noticed. Can we be meeting Latia mom and dad at the entrance? Latia mom and dad greet him and Latia brother. Latia mom, she lost her first husband when Latia was only 3 months. That was 31 years ago. Of course, she got her married and Latia have siblings. So that's Latia mom and dad and her other sibling. I thought, okay, that's the family. Nope. They say, okay, let's move on this side, and they met the whole family. Like, this is another big hometown. Just like I told you guys early. Remember when we talk about Juliana hometown? This is another one that's very big. The whole family is about. This is very important because when we're gonna talk in the next, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes about Gina's hometown, it'll be a completely different situation. There's a lot of people here, and that's Latia family, mostly family from her mom side. We talk about that. There's a young lady who said, "Oh, that's the Bachelor. She was so cute."
Bachelor!
Oh! Evie, are you allowed to watch Bachelor? How come?
You got the kids!
Since it's like a family gathering, it's like a Thanksgiving thing, they play a game. They're just having a great time, and during those times they have like quick conversation or quick remarks, just talking to God. All the pressure that God have, I just want to say like Tia family was amazing. They make him feel welcome. For someone who's not for the same religion as him, first of all, they broke all the stereotype about like, oh, these people are like this, these people are like that, like as a Christian like this, oh, these people for this religion are like this. They break all that stereotype, just make him feel welcome. Like here that say God is meeting 40 people, most of those 40 people are from his wife's side of the family.
When you were here meeting the whole family of 40 people, I felt very similar to when I met, Mari's family, because this is mostly Mari's side of the family.
And the thing is that I just remember him when he was meeting his wife, and he had a similar situation as God. He was meeting like 40-something people as well, so he can relate to God. His dad is happy that God is a man of faith. He said, I'm happy that you're a man of faith. I'm happy that you know about God. It doesn't matter if you have a different belief, your religion is different from us. I'm just happy that you are a man of faith.
She read about you and saw that you were a man of faith. Not a particular, a member of our church necessarily. That doesn't mean that we reject you or we can't accept you into our family.
That was very great that the dad did that. God was feeling so much pressure for the family to make him feel welcome like that. That was amazing. So he's talking about the fact that like she really wanted to get married. She's 31 now. She see like some of her cousins having 3 or 4 children. Like this is very good for her because it's something that she want. She want to get married. She want to have children. He really wants something like that to happen for her. Kind of like she mom, they are talking also. Can't say that he's falling in love with Latia. She asked, he told her that I'm falling in love with her. And even when the mom was talking, the mom was also very kind.
I hope that you feel comfortable being yourself with us.
Yeah.
Because there's really no expectation.
And remember, they kind of FaceTime the mom during like their one-on-one. So they won't not putting pressure on God at all. She said God is important. It will be important when you raise your family. She was talking about religious stuff without putting pressure on him. And she knows also that he's a man of faith. The mom is actually supporting him. Like she actually wants this for her daughter. God doesn't have like to change his faith. God was very happy. He said, oh, they're welcoming me. I don't have to change my faith to be with her.
Latia's family, they support me. That's big for me, man. Question for me, do I have to become Mormon to be with this woman? And I got the answers.
I was so worried. Now I feel less worried. I'm like, guys, if the religion wasn't the issue, it must be game over. I told you guys this. I told you that the most difficult thing for them will be about the religion. Maybe in the future it will become an issue, but for now, come on, guys. Whatever you watch it, it's clearly she's the one, but I'm still confused about the fact that at the end he doesn't know who to choose. Maybe it's not over, but I can see Latia and God at the end. Unless I don't know. They never show everything. I don't know. We talk about that last week. It has to be between Latia and Juliana. I also know you have a very strong connection with Juliana. If I bet, I put my money on Latia. If I lose my money, then I will have no money. Latia talked to her grandpa. This was such a cute moment. And also, just like the dad, just like a mom, the grandpa is also accept God. The family is so welcoming. There's no such a thing like a race issue. There's no such a thing like a religion issue. They just seem so welcoming. It doesn't matter if the person is older or younger. They talk like good people. He said that they accepted Latia dad, even though they knew him only for like a short amount of time. The grandpa said you knew him for he was there for you only for the first 3 months of your life. He was a great guy and stuff like that.
Such an easy man to love. You got 3 months of him.
Yeah.
I never hesitated for a second that he would be the right guy for your mom.
And the grandpa remembered his wife also who's gone. She was just having a nice conversation with her grandpa, and she told, oh, can I tell you a secret? I actually love him. I'm like, oh my gosh, she loved him. She even said last episode, I don't think I mentioned that in my last episode review because I wasn't sure that I hear it well. She did say, the producer asked her, do you love God? She said yes, she loved him. She told her grandpa that she loved God. Guys, you see, it's all pointing in the same direction. It has to be, she has to be the one. So she told the grandpa, and the grandpa is also supporting her. Like the whole family is like, they want the daughter to be happy. Latia talked to her mom. Latia is scared to take her about her feeling because of fantasy suite. She is moment, I guess. So like she doesn't want to tell him how she's feeling. She knows that she's not gonna sleep with him, but is it gonna be the same for him? What's gonna happen with the two other lady? The mom was like, keep an open mind. Even the mom was telling her, okay, don't make all your decisions based on that or something like that. I didn't hear it very well, but she was like, keep an open mind. You're not gonna share. You are not gonna hold your feeling because you are afraid of something that's gonna happen in the future. If you like him, tell him that you like him. Tell me you love me. I need to someone like this. You need to tell him how you feel. The mom told me, oh, you have to tell him how you feel. Especially she loves God, so you cannot do that, Latia. No. You gotta tell him. Even the mom is like, you gotta tell him. You feel it, you tell him. You feel it. Am I just talking about love is blind? UK. If you feel it, you feel it. If you don't feel it, gotta tell him. Latia told her mom that she loved God.
Do you think you're falling for him?
Yeah, I think I love him.
Okay.
She explained to her mom, I realized that I love him when I saw him crying. So they share a very emotional moment when God would say that when they were younger, even eating together was difficult. Take the food, go and lock himself in his bedroom. So the relationship was so intense as a child. Remember when God was crying and she wiped his chair? She said she felt so connected to him. She wanted to protect him. So the emotional connection developed so much. She goes, no, I love this man. I want to take care of him, just like he take care of me. She realized that she loved him. The mom said, you gotta tell him how you feel about it. Don't hold that feeling. Like she is scared, but her mom told her, oh, you have to tell him. He need to know. So then they went to like a fall in love bench. After all the conversation with the family, finally can't have like his goodbye with Latia, and they sit on the I'm falling in love bench. Is she gonna say I'm falling in love? She have to hold her cat. Like even though she loves God, it's also like a game. You cannot tell God that you love him. You don't want him 2 weeks from now. Like, start love like, yeah, she told me that she loved me like 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, Juliana just told me that she loved me. She was like, this also a game element. I was like, Latia, don't you dare to say to God that you love him. Even though you love him, you gotta start with I'm falling in love, because you already passed the I like you stage. Just like God was explaining. So she told her that she's falling in love with him.
Just like so many times today, I wanted to tell you, but I'm just like falling in love with you.
Wow.
And God was so happy. He said, wow. He was so happy that she told him that. He said, oh, I'm cooked. Just like the James say, I'm cooked. And she said she's cooked.
And in our words, like, I'm cooked.
You're cooked. I'm cooked.
So they're both cooked. I'm like, just invite me to the wedding and invite me to the baby shower as well. Let's move to the last hometown, Chicago. Gina hometown. I was really hoping to see the 11 siblings. Like, I was anticipating for this hometown ever since they saw Gina intro. Not only to be greatly disappointed. Oh my God. If I was Gina, this happened to me, I would just pack my bag. I'm already at home. I will not even bother to come back. I will just give a phone call to God. I love you, Dina, but seriously, I will give a phone call to God and say, okay, I think it's over. I don't know what we're doing here. Hometown is supposed to be, if you're going to hometown, you're supposed to meet family during hometown. It's not such a thing like hometown with no family. Unless you have zero family, I will understand. But hometown is to meet family, in my opinion. Even Zoe, even though she doesn't talk to her parents, she brought all the members of her family. So the Gina situation kind of disappointed me. Just like God, it disappointed God. I felt disappointed. I felt very disappointed during this hometown. Let's talk about it before I put too much on my opinion or whatever. So God seeing himself fall in love with Gina, that's what I say. He said today it will be a huge stake. You know, he said that with Zoe date also. So he's excited to meet Gina family.
The fact that Gina has such a large family and she's so close to them, it makes me happy. It's important for me to be accepted by her family.
Gina said, oh, first we're going to explore the city. And they kind of go explore the city, but not really. She said, oh, this is the place I like to do this. This is the place I like to do that. They barely explore the city. And then when they sit on a bench and she explained, she broke the news that I wasn't expected for that to happen about her family. You're not going to be my family today.
Not going to get to meet them. I don't want you to think that they have some issue with you because they don't at all.
I'm like, what? What about the 11 or 12? What about the 11 sibling? This is what I came for. I want to see your sibling. I want to see your family. How do we expect to have a hometown without a family? For me, it was like, the mat is in Martin. Why are we here? So Gina said that her family is very traditional. When she said that, I said, okay, your family is traditional. Okay, maybe we will not meet the parents. Maybe we will meet siblings. Maybe we will be cousin. Maybe we will be uncle. Just like Zoe did, right? Maybe we will be sister. We have 11 siblings. Among your 11 siblings, can we have at least 3 people? Do they have to listen to what the parents say? Don't everybody listen to the parents this day. We are all adults. Gina, you're 32. That means your sibling is around in the 20, in the 30, and the 30, just like my sibling. You're not going to tell me if my mom and dad say they will not be on the show. If I go to the Bachelor and my mom and dad, who are also very traditional and Christian, say they're not going to be bad, I'm going to tell my sister, can you come and be part of the Bachelor? I have so many auntie and uncle. I'm going to invite them. I'm pretty sure we are African family. African family, they love camera. I'm just going to say it. Even if the parents say no because they're like Christian, traditional. Oh, no. The auntie and uncle going to show up. Let me look at my African accent start to come out. The auntie and uncle going to show up. We're going to talk. What do you want? What do you think Leticia is good for you? We're gonna talk. We are like, yeah, no, there's no way you just bring your friend for a home time. Now I'm starting to wonder, why did my girl Alice didn't get a home time? I love you, Gina, but I have to say it. You're a lawyer, freaking lawyer. Tell your sibling, convince them. And out of 11 siblings, at least 4 or 5 can come to hometown. Why do we waste a hometown? I love you, Gina. I say it again, but why do we waste a hometown to have this? When my girl Alice could have a hometown, we could have learned about I feel I'll be full. Okay, let's talk about it. I can keep going on, and I might never finish this recap. Gina break the news to Grant. He felt very disappointed, just like I felt betrayed. I felt very disappointed. She said that the concept of the Bachelor doesn't suit well with her family. Come on, Latia, come on, Latia family is Mormon. If Latia only brought Mormon people in her family, but her family is still willing to make Grant. What's going on with your family, Gina? Oh, it's good that pastor. I think she said that something like that. Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe I'm coming too strong. I'm sorry. You can't say that he's a little bit disappointed. I'm like, I agree with you. You can't say that not having a spot for the people she loved must be very disappointed. I agree. Can't ask Gina how she feel about that. Gina says she likes him. Taking her engagement to the next level is very important. She doesn't take it lightly. She wants him to meet her friend. Oh my god, yeah. At least Gina have some nice friends. She have some good friends, and they are like the sibling that we didn't have. We could at least have some siblings, just the friend. They ask the question that the family is supposed to ask. But technically also your friend know you better than your family. Your family raised you, like they see you only on Thanksgiving, New Weekend and stuff like that. Your friend know you better. But you understand what I mean by hometown. It's like not having a feeling on the family. It's kind of different. It's kind of different, guy. When we be meeting her friend, I'm like, I'm going again. What about the 11th sibling? We couldn't have at least 2 older sisters or 2 older brothers to come here. Gina said that if things get serious and if she's actually the one, and if she get engaged to Grant, her family will be open to meet her.
You know, if we decide to continue on together, then you're going to meet my family and they're going to see how great you are.
Okay.
And so,
Okay.
Grant is a little bit disappointed, but he understands that life is not always like, not everything gonna be like the way you want in life. You just take every situation as they come to you. They went to like a carnival type of thing, pumpkin stuff. It felt like it'd be like Thanksgiving type of thing, and that's where they met her friends. She have a lot of friends, like at least 6 or 7 or 8 people were there.
Nice to meet you.
Hometown is not the same with our family. She's afraid that he will not take things further since the hometown is just with her friend. Yeah, I would consider that as well. Gina is nervous. She introduced her friend to Grant. They play multiple games. At the beginning, Grant didn't know what to expect, but they all actually ended up having a good time. It wasn't bad, Grant meeting Gina's friend, but I just felt like, it kind of felt like, oh, something is missing. Something is missing. That one, when you see the 3 other hometown and you saw this one, it's like there was a disconnect. There was really a disconnect. Gina said that she's happy her friend have her back. One of her friends, 2 of her friends, Erida or Erica and Lauren, they ask questions to Grant. What do you think about Gina? What kind of quality are you looking for a wild Grant? See, him and Gina are both driven and they're pretty much on the same page. They are both givers. They like to take care of each other. The connection that you have with Gina is something new because he always been like a caretaker, a giver. He always been like a provider. He's always been like the one who take care of his person, but she's bringing a different perspective. That's what I like about her. They kind of have like that friendship type of love, and they complement each other very well. So they kind of like balance each other very well. He's happy to have that kind of connection. He is intrigued by her. This is Grant in his confession. He will be proposing in a couple of weeks. Not having the family buying this, it will be like, can be a maker or a breaker situation.
At the end of this, I'm ready to propose. But the family not necessarily buying in, that could be a make or break situation in this journey.
I feel bad for Gina, seriously. So her friend asked about her feelings. Gina says she's definitely in a place where she can be falling in love with him. Gina's friend just tell Grant, this is just one step. If things move like in that direction, like engagement, the family will take it seriously. They will eventually meet you and accept you. There's nothing wrong, blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, he kind of feel okay. At least Gina have great friend. At least she have great friend. She was a girlfriend who make the hometown. It was more like meet my boyfriend, not meet my future fiance, not meet my future husband. It felt like you introduce your boyfriend to your friend. That's how it felt like, because they didn't even meet in the house. They met somewhere in like a carnival playing game. That was like, oh, my group of friends, I introduce you to my boyfriend. That's how I felt like. It didn't feel like I'm going to a warm home, right? They're gonna give me this specially Italian food, some pizza, just like, it's just different. I keep comparing. I can't help it, because this one was like, how much I wanted to see Alice in the top 4. But I don't blame Gina. I blame Gran. I blame Gran, Carolina. I was gonna learn about Puerto Rico culture and stuff like that, but I blame Gran, the way he selected them. Yeah, I'm gonna make a TikTok about this. That'll be interesting. Okay, we are done with all the content. Gina is definitely worried, but her and Gran still managed to enjoy the date, and thank God she has some decent type of friends. She do have nice friends. Even in her intro, she said she's the type of person who do her own thing. I wonder if having so many siblings like that, like, I at least gonna like convince one of my siblings to come on The Bachelor. Come on, what do you lose by being on camera? You only gain something. They're just gonna go on, oh, that's Gina's sister, give her a follow on Instagram. You gain nothing, you lose nothing. So how come she didn't convince her family? How come, Gina? Or I'm a little bit pity. I'm gonna say it, because if I don't say it, I will regret it. What if Gina knew that she was not gonna go that far? She said, what's the point of inviting my family? Or maybe her family say no and she just accepted. She didn't fight high enough to at least have her family come, because she could have fight. It's like, when your parents say no, you don't have to like accept. You can convince your parents, please, this will be good for me. What if it's the love of my life? Look, do the statistic. I have one out of 4 people. It's only 1 out of 4 people, right? There's 25 chance that this person be my person, and you guys don't even show up for me. When are you even gonna show up for me? Make an argument. Tell your family, this is my chance to meet the love of my life. Who knows if I'm gonna find someone the next 10 years? I don't wish I upon her, but who knows? He could be my person, and you're not even gonna show up and spot me to this. You spot me when I was doing this and that, and it wasn't always successful, whatever I did. But what can you spot me into this? Like, just, I don't know. Come up with an argument. Come up with something. Convince your sibling to show up for you. I just think, for a lawyer, you should have fight harder for this. Especially you sibling. You owe me money. Show your face on camera and stuff. I just tried to come up with an argument. It could have been anything to make her sibling come here. Maybe she just didn't fight hard enough. Or maybe she didn't want to involve her family. Or I just don't know. They threw it somewhere. Maybe in between. Or maybe they're really like, no. We don't want to be part of this. If I was going on a Bachelor and my whole family know, I'm like, if I'm married to top 4, you better show your face. You better come. You better spot me into this. You know how hard it is in this economy to find someone. People are quitting dating app. People are more lonely this day. Like, look at me, still be single. I'm like, you find someone that can be the potential love in your life, and you're not gonna spot me into that. No. You gotta support me. Okay, let's talk about the rest of the episode. I don't know what I keep talking. Okay, we are back in Los Angeles, and Joey. I thought about Joey randomly this season. Okay, Grant and Joey are talking. My Bachelor is back. Grant is looking for more advice, and Joey is here to help him a little bit. Joey talked about the fact that he knew about Kelsey, but it wasn't enough. Not that it wasn't enough. So having a long time even helped to make his decision. He was telling God, oh, now that you are like getting toward that, there are 4 people left, you need to pay attention. Take things bit by bit. It's very important. Follow your gut. Meeting the person family is also very important. Pay attention to that. There's a lot of small important step left.
The biggest thing is take a beat when you feel something. There's some really, really important steps left that you just have to make sure you keep your mind open to.
I asked about how was it for Joey when he breaking up with people? How was it for him? How to break up with somebody you generally care about? I don't know if they answered this question because after the next scene, they showed the lady talking together and talking about the hometown. Oh, how was your hometown? How was your hometown? I feel like they did that. They did that to Gina. They did that to Gina. Oh my god, the way that they showed this conversation wasn't necessary for all of them to have to keep talking about that. Yeah. After he asked that question, like somebody he care about, said, oh, doesn't mean Zoe is gonna go home. Like he does care about Zoe. He might break up with her. He might end up being with her. But they didn't show the answer to that question. So the lady talking and then she was talking about her hometown. Like she said that how is everybody hometown? Zoe said that they have some kind of photo shoot, magazine, feature, primate, blah blah blah. She talked about the father. Her uncle was very sportive since he was very sportive for her since she was like a little girl. She explained like the thing about her hometown. You see Gina just looking at them like Gina didn't have a hometown. She didn't have like my friend means my boyfriend. That's how I felt. Like it wasn't even in the home. Gina felt crushed by hearing about Zoe's hometown. Like Tia also talked about her hometown and she talking about 40 plus people. I'm like, even worse for Gina having to listen to this story. And Juliana was talking about her hometown and her family was like also a big family. Even Gina felt even crushed again. She said her family didn't make come and the lady was shocked. She said, oh, her family didn't show up. Gina, you have the biggest family, 11 siblings. None of them were there for you. None of them. I am still surprised. Oh, I am still surprised. She said that if she's gone, it would definitely give her a pause.
If I were Grant, it would give me like a little bit of pause.
At least you know that she used her loyal brain to say, oh, if I was gone and somebody just don't introduce her family or somebody family don't show up, of course it will give me a pause. It's frustrating for Gina. She already know God met other lady family, didn't met my family already. Her family canceled the last minute. Can't say that Gina family didn't show up. He said that spending time with her friend brought her closer together. But he still have a great time, just like I said. So they show the conversation with Joey again. Joey said that sometimes things are not always the way we want it to be, but this teach you how to handle things outside this situation in the real world. And you learn about how you can handle those things when they actually come in the real world. So you get to see how you will handle this type of problem in the real world.
It's actually nice in this experience when problems kind of arise because you get to feel how you would handle problems in the real world.
Joey said that there is like that gut feeling, talking to God about like the gut feeling is important when you make your decision. How he made his decision, he was paying attention to his God. He told Khan to listen to his God. And Khan is still worried to making the wrong decision at the end. So the lady are getting ready for the whole ceremony. Zoe and Gina as well. They saw Zoe and Gina also be worried because of the hometown, blah 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 blah. Zoe is worried because there's 3 other connections. She's afraid that her connection with God is not strong enough compared to the 3 other. Gina is worried because God didn't have a chance to meet her family. And she doesn't know that. She doesn't know how was the other girl hometown. Meeting her family might be like a make or breaker. Maybe it will affect the connection. Maybe we bring them closer. I don't know. Juliana arrived first. She's anxious. I'm like, girl, you're good. Then Latia came also. Like, Latia can't call you Titi or you already have a nickname for you. Girl, you're also good. No, I think Zoe came first and Gina came second and then Juliana and then Latia. Finally Grant arrived. He said this week it was about family. I'm like, oh my god, Gina, pack your bag. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. So this week was about family and friends. He saw the quality of a wife in them. He saw in each of them, he saw like, oh, I see the quality of the type of wife I want. He said he will keep pressing until he found his person. And the first will go to my girl Latia, number one again. And the second was go to my girl Juliana. And the third was, I'm like, pick and choose. I told you, now we gotta throw the dice. Is it Zoe or is it Gina? Like I say, guys, Gina not having a family definitely affect her chance to be gone. I told you guys, family is important. Whether you have a bad relationship, good relationship, I would take the worst hometown. Having like the dad be like, I do not support this. I'm not giving you my blessing. I can imagine my girl with this type of guy or whatever, religion, stuff like that. I take that over just meeting the nicest friend in the world. Because it's hometown. And it was like Gina was introduced her boyfriend to her friend. It didn't feel like she was introduced someone she can potentially marry to her family. Now you understand what I mean by that. So Zoe got the third rose. Good for Zoe. Zoe didn't have she had zero. She had 0-1-1, and the girl is going to week 3. But I was a little bit worried. Here I was like, kind of felt like it would be better for Grant to take Gina in Fantasy Suite. Not for like any weird reason. I say that. I feel like the more he moved up with Zoe, the more heartbroken she will feel. I told you guys I'm gonna maintain my theory. I know no spoiler alert. I know nothing. It has to be between Juliana and Latia. That means in 2 weeks, because next week we have Women Tell. That means in 2 weeks Zoe is going home. And I kind of feel bad. If she was going home during hometown and she was like, no, I didn't have a one-on-one, it would be kind of okay. But he does have he said he feels the most vulnerableness to Zoe, so it makes sense. But I kind of feel like the more she move up, the more heartbroken she will be. And I'm already scared for her. Hopefully things will be good for her. And we have the boycott bench. Gina has such a good vibe with Grant. She's the first person that I saw leaving without crying. They both understand each other, her personality. She was like, oh, I spot you. Maybe one of the lady inside could be your person. I wish you good luck. I'm very thankful for this experience. I got to meet you. I will use those qualities. She know that I'm ready now to find my person. I really like you and I'm grateful for this experience. Even though it didn't work out, and I know that I'm ready to find my person. I'm like, the girl is okay. That's what I say. She could have handled better, like if she was like moving up a little bit. But I'm worried for my girl Zoe. Oh my god. Okay, thank you so much for watching this episode of Hometown. I didn't mean to be this long. If only Gina have a traditional, let's say regular boring hometown. It doesn't have to be special. This video will really be this long. I would go very fast because I've been hungry talking about that. It took longer than it's supposed to be. Especially this video, I'm not getting view. Gun season is not hitting for me, guys. But I just keep recapping because it's a commitment that I made and I gotta finish it. But it's not doing. This is not the view are so bad. Like I asked myself, why am I spending so much time to edit this video? But I made a commitment to myself. I want to finish the season at least before I move on to something else. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I really need your help to reach that 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The month of February was a little bit slow. The month of March, I haven't started yet. I have goal. I need to get that 1,000 subscribers, guys. And I really need your help. Please get me there. Thank you so much. Watch my video, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to watch the short as well. Bye.
I'm falling in love with you.
Wow. In our words, like I'm cooked.
You're cooked. I'm cooked.